Hey y'all, it's your girl Key. Thank you for kicking with me. This is going to be what you need to know Wednesday. We're going to get out the collective, what you need to know. We are going to pull some timing messages first. So we're going to see what some important times for you guys. Okay, so the first one is in springtime. So there is something that is starting to open up for y'all in springtime. You have within the next 6 months and this month. Okay, so we still in spring. You know, summer don't start till, July. So there is something in springtime that is going to be shifting for a lot of you. I feel like you guys are going to be blooming, blossoming. But something about June is very important, okay? Something about this month is very important. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be putting you on your north node. You're going to be feeling more on your purpose. You're going to feel like on the right path. But Spirit is saying within the next six months, you have to be disciplined. So from now till September is going to be important for a lot of you, okay? So from now to September, it's time, what is that? June, July, August, September. That's 4 months. And it's funny because I said 4 months in a reading I posted last week or earlier this week. I said 4 months might be important. So 4 months, and then it's crazy because after September, October, November, you have November in there. So in the next 6 months are going to be very important, very crucial for a lot of you. And it's funny I said in the springtime, we're in May right now. There is something that is in progress right now that you're going to be reaping the benefits of by end of summer, fall season is what I'm getting for a lot of you. So we're going to see. All right, Spirit, overall energy of the collective. You have nothing's yet set in stone, okay? So this is telling me a lot of you are having to be adaptable right now to change. It's best to surrender, but it's a mutable moon. So one thing about mutables, they are the adaptable signs, okay? They can sometimes lose themselves through other people, but I feel like a lot of you, you're being told to move like water. Okay, adapt when it comes to change. Don't try to always go through it. Sometimes you gotta step to the side. Sometimes you gotta just be still and let things happen. But this is telling me nothing's set in stone for a lot of you, and this has to do with your self-worth. And it's funny I said September, Virgo. Okay, the next full, there's a full, if there's whatever the next full moon is important, but Virgo season is important. This is all helping you guys close out a cycle when it comes to your self-worth, your self-esteem, and valuing yourself. So I feel like what the next 6 months is really important about is catering to self right now. Okay, what is going to make self happy? And it's not self on a outer surface place. It's all about inner surface. Okay, what is my soul calling me to do? What is my heart calling me to do? And one thing about Virgos, they're very intuitive. So you're being told to use your intuition, and because Virgo does rule the gut. So this is all about health, okay? So the next 6 months is very important to pay attention to your health, okay? I also get this energy too that some of y'all might be in this energy of conception too. So be careful. If you don't want a baby, I feel like high fertility is going to be important. I also think it's because Jupiter is also moving to Cancer. Into Cancer. So, the planet of expansion. So some of y'all might be expanding your families, adding on to it, expanding business ideas, just growth, period. But when it comes to this mutable moon, it's all about shape-shifting, okay? Things are still developing. You need to trust the process at this time. And Spirit is saying, though, even though you have an end goal, things still need to be stable, which means what little things are you doing? That's one thing about Virgos. They're very good about doing the little things. What little thing are you doing to make sure that foundation is strong? Okay, you say you want a family, but what are you doing to prepare for that family? Are you getting financially secure? Are you birthing your goals? Are you you say you want a baby? Are you preparing yourself? Are you eating right, working out, getting your rest, doing your doctor's appointments? These are all little things you need to take care of. 7 Swords. Deception, okay? There's something that is about to be exposed, okay? A lot of you, there's something that was hidden or something that you're avoiding that's coming to fruition or coming to the forefront. But I feel like the mask that a lot of you have been wearing, Spirit saying it's time to take it off, okay? It's time to be honest about your habits right now. All right, Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? There's nothing yet set in stone. What's not set in stone? Yeah, you're being told to manifest, okay? With the Queen of Cups here and the Magician, a lot of you are being, like, it's funny I said Cancer and the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're being told to adapt like water. It's all about being compassionate, warmth. A lot of you, like I said, time to listen to your intuition on how to move. But a lot of you, this is an important time when it comes to your healing. One thing about the Queen of Cups, she nurtures self, okay? She not just nurtures herself, she also heals other people, but she only heals other people when she's able to heal herself and cater to herself, because then that's how her cup overflows with the Ace of Cups, okay? There is a new love here, interest opening up. I also do feel like a lot of you are going to be more emotionally awakening. You're going to be very intuitive at this time. Spirituality might be very important through the summer. A lot of things that you've been picking up for yourself or have been told are going to start coming to fruition. These are things that you have been manifesting, putting in the work, but a lot of you, this work and manifestation you're having to do from a Queen of Cups energy, male or woman. You're being told to be, when you're in a good healed space, when you're at peace, that's how you're able to manifest a little faster. And this also has to do with a lot of your willpower. A lot of you are very much resilient, okay? You're birthing a new beginning. And a lot of you, like I said, are birthing. Some of you, if you're a woman, some of you are manifesting pregnancy, okay? If you're not manifesting pregnancy is coming to you, okay? There's spirit babies want to be born, okay? And this is something you've been putting a lot of hard work into with the Knight of Wands here. You're close to success. You might be a little fatigued, but this is why you're being told to be in the Queen of Cups energy, because you need to listen to your body. If your body's telling you to sit down and rest, it's for a reason, because you're close to closing out a cycle. And they're going to have a breakthrough moment with the Ace of Swords here. Clarity, truth, new ideas, victory, triumph, and success. Okay, we're here for it. What else is being manifested, Spirit, with the meeting and the Queen of Cups energy for the next 6 months? Ace of Wands. You had the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. You're going to have some type of inspiration, some type of spark this summer. A lot of you, this spark can do with like how you carry yourself. You could be going out having a lot more fun. You could be getting invited to a lot more places. A lot of you, this is also going to be help you a lot when it comes to your creative ideas, when it comes to starting new things, being more passionate and showing your passion through the way you express yourself. But this is all due to the fact because a lot of you are going to be very ambitious, okay? You're very goal-oriented and you're loyal. This is very much the time of planning. This is why I said take care of the little stuff. What's this Ace of Wands, Spirit? Justice. Because things are balancing out right now. And it's funny because a lot of you are showing up as the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, okay? I get this energy of where you are learning to balance out your light and your dark. One thing about the Queen of Wands, she's very confident, she's very secure. She knows how to use her sensual energy to get what she wants. She's very passionate, okay? She's very self-assured, and Spirit really wants y'all to be self-assured in this Queen of Cups energy. Spirit wants you to use that Queen of Wands energy, but also apply that Queen of Wands energy to your Queen of Cups. Just because you're soft, you're compassionate, warm, doesn't mean you're not passionate. Doesn't mean you're not confident in who you are. You're just expressed in a different way, and that's what's you're being pushed to do at this time. This also could be could be some competition around you where people are very much trying to compete with you. In your life, you're going to see a lot of known and unknown enemies be exposed this summer. What about the Justice? Strength card. Spirit is going to show you why are you the star? Why are you the main character? Spirit is going to show you this from now to 6 months, why you are the main character with the Strength card here, okay? All because you have stepped into courage and you have found your inner peace, okay? A lot of you, this is helping you heal your confidence, okay? You're learning to own all parts of you and being more confident in all parts of you. Just because you're in your Queen of Cups energy doesn't mean you're weak. You don't always have to be in your Queen of Wands energy. You don't always have to always force your way in. You don't always have to, fight and overwork yourself to get what you want. Sometimes you just can let things happen and come to you and still be secure. And that's what Spirit is trying to help you heal. With the Star card, it says hope, healing, inspiration, faith, positivity, and a wish being granted to you, which is going to give a lot of you the victory and success, overcoming your challenges and obstacles, and giving you the wish fulfillment you always wanted with the Nine of Cups. Wishes fulfilled, commitment, and pleasure. So a lot of you are going to be getting some type of commitment. You're going to be very content with who you are. And you see how this right here, it's all about inner peace for a lot of you. And a lot of you might have a King of Swords coming in. an offering to heal things with you. This could be somebody, it doesn't have to be, they don't have to be an air sign, Aquarius, Leo, or Gemini. This could be someone who's just very logical, who's very analytical. They always have a plan. I also get this person could be someone who is emotionally detached from you because they've been very focused on getting their stuff together. But they're going to come in with fast communications because I do feel like this person has been going through a lot of losses. All due to the fact because you walked away and you have caused this person to be in hermit mode, but then you don't realize this is actually pushing this person to take a risk and have a leap of faith to gain their own independence. You help inspire this person to follow your lead. They saw you change your whole life, which has helped and prepared them to change their whole life with the Fool and the Nine of Pentacles. And this is something they had to work really hard to give. I said give. So this person wants to give you this Ace of Pentacles, okay? With a new opportunity, abundance, prosperity, security, and stability. This person is coming in to offer long-term commitment, and they're in the planning stages, and you're being told to be patient at this time because you're going from the Queen of Cups to Queen of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles, which is all preparing you. We just don't have the Queen of Swords out here. It's preparing you, a lot of you, to be in the Empress energy. So you're having to learn to balance, to master all those three queens I just told you. You could be a man in this energy, which is the Queen of Pentacles is generous, caring, nurturous, sensible, comfortable. She is a wife. She's good at business. So you're having to embrace all three of those energies and combine them together so you can be that Empress, okay? And this is something that this King of Swords has been watching from afar. Okay, they have been watching you from afar. So let me get some advice cards for you guys. What Spirit wants to give you some advice? All right, Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective for this energy? What advice? Some of y'all might need to go hiking or just be out in nature. New sceneries are going to be good for you. It says, what if we change the word work to dance with life? Learning to adapt. And instead of viewing it as an alternative to fishing or a way of paying our dues, we saw it as a chance to meet a parade of new friends, discover our own untested potential and unpolished gifts, open avenues for our abundance to come pouring into our life. Yeah, I bet the lottery sales will plummet. So Spirit is saying over these next 6 months, from now to what I said in the fall, it's important for you to be more present. It's important for the collective right now to change how you're viewing things, okay? You have to put in the work, but you also are being told to have fun, okay? Be open to new things. Be open to meeting new people. Even if, like I said, you might not be in a commitment, say you want one. Are you being open and receptive to the new love? Are you putting yourself out there? It's time to switch up how you're going about things and just flow with life. Let things happen the way they need to happen. And when you stop resisting and just surrender, that's when things come to you quicker, is what Spirit is saying. It's funny because this is green and blue. So I feel like this is the heart chakra, and then I also feel like this is the throat chakra. A lot of you are being told to do less talking, more, following what the heart is telling you to do, okay? You could talk about it, but what are you doing about it? And it says, dearest, I wish for your flowers and sunshine, gentle breeze and clear skies, calm seas and rainbows, but perhaps most of all, I wish for you the glorious breath of experience you are now poised to receive, so that these tablets are more icing on the cake of a life that's rich in adventure. So Spirit really wants you guys to explore, have more fun, learn more things about yourself. That's why you're being told not to just be in the Queen of Wands energy. You're being told to be in the Queen of Cups energy. That's why you have the 3 queens, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. You're learning about yourself in all those different aspects. Now you're learning how to cohese those and how you can be learning more about yourself when you're in that energy balanced out. Okay, you're going to be learning and seeing new things about yourself. You're going to see, okay, dang, I can be a good mother if I don't have kids. I could be a wife, or you know what I mean, or husband, whatever. But Spirit wants you to experience things, because when you leave this earth, you can't take your money with you. You take your memories and your experiences, okay? So this is what I got for the collective. I hope this resonated. Thank you. Bye.